for today's video, we just thought we would do a mukbang. We've got a life update for you all, so what better way to sit and eat our dinner and basically just chat to you. We absolutely
just an excuse for a bit of a takeaway, really, isn't it?
Yeah, so we've got a Chinese, we've gone for a chicken curry, and we've also got salt and chili chips. If you haven't tried them, they're honestly like the best things ever. And then we've also got chicken balls as well. It's this is like a small Chinese for us, ain't it?
Yeah.
We just went for a little Chinese because we are trying to.
Normally we do like some people, they get one Chinese dish, don't they? Like some of our friends, they literally just get rice from a Chinese.
Yeah, like one of our best friends, she literally gets rice and curry sauce, doesn't she?
Yeah, like, and then there's us, like the opposite. We get chips, rice, noodles.
Like we get a mixture
sauce,
of everything.
Chicken balls, ribs, like. And it comes to about 40 quid
for two of us.
And we throw it. And then we go, oh, I feel so sick.
Oh, every time.
Every time. So that is why. But
when we do it like this, so we've done this a few times now, we actually like really enjoy it. So yeah, so we put a poll over on Instagram. No, not a poll. We put a question box over on Instagram just to see what sort of things you guys would like to know about like a life update, because we've announced over there that our big news that we had, that we are starting up our own little business, so we thought we would update you all over on here about that as well. So if any of you haven't seen our news over on Instagram, then basically me and Ross are starting up our own little business. It's basically doing bell tents, hiring them out, and like events and stuff, luxury picnics. It's all very like fancy, Instagrammable, that sort of thing. What we'll do is, we did put a video up on the channel, so we'll link that in the description box below, and you guys can go and like check that out and have a look at it. And we'll also link like all our pages and stuff underneath for it all for you guys to check out. So the first question is actually about the new business, and the new business is called Hugs and Blisses. Ross actually come up with that name. So it's actually, if you probably will know, it's like obvious, but it's like Huggins and Bliss. So it's actually like so many people have actually said about the name, haven't they?
It's a good name, isn't it? Yeah.
So the first question is, was Hugs and Blisses a spontaneous decision? So yeah, so I'd say that it was sort of a spontaneous idea, but then it wasn't at the same time. Like we've always wanted to like work together and do something together. And we sort of just thought of it. Well, you actually said about it. It was just on a walk, one of our normal walks, and then Ross sort of like said, oh, like, what about, we were saying about things to do, weren't we?
I thought we'd be good at it, because like, I just know, obviously your interior, you're good with stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, then I've got the muscles to carry the tent. It's a bit heavy, isn't it? It's a bit heavy.
Oh, it actually is.
I'm going to put it in a suitcase because I'm wheeling it about.
No, but how heavy actually is it? You actually know the kg?
Yeah. It's only 36 kg, which don't sound a lot.
Oh, right. But does that make you sound weird?
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like awkward, isn't it?
No, it is heavy. Like honestly, we set it up at the weekend, and the next day I honestly felt like I'd done about 1,000,000 squats the next day, like my bum, my legs, it was absolutely killing. Like it was actually such a hard day.
So our first setup, we went to like a local park, but we couldn't. We had to park the car. How far do you reckon?
About a 3-minute walk. Or was that exaggerating?
Yeah, it probably felt like 3 minutes. It's probably like, to be honest, if you're not holding anything, it's probably, yeah, maybe 2 minutes. But obviously, we was carrying all this heavy stuff.
Like boxes.
And then the sun come out, we was in jumpers. We was just sweating.
We were sweating.
I was thinking, like, what are we going to do when it's July and it's 31 degrees?
And we're setting up people's gardens.
And wearing a mask.
Yeah, but it'd be so much simpler. Like, we made it hard for ourselves.
We've obviously learned from it. Park, like, we couldn't park on the fit. Well, we actually could in the end, couldn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so quick little story time. So we actually got reported for, like, someone reported us because they thought we were selling bedding. Oh wait, one second, I've got to eat.
Yeah, someone thought we were selling bedding. this is just like a really local like feel to us. It's actually a country park, and yeah, they thought we were selling bedrooms, didn't they? So the council, Ross actually had to pop home because we forgot the tent poles. Like literally, that is typical something we would do. So Ross popped home. I'm like just there, like setting up the little picnic table, loving life. And then this van pulls up, and I knew straight away what it was, because we actually said that we weren't 100% sure if we could be doing that there. So like I knew straight away. And luckily, like, they was so lovely, so understanding. I think they liked me, if I'm honest. Like, I was just really polite to them and stuff.
And then they actually said they wanted to book, didn't they? They was like, send over some pictures because we love it. And they was like, oh, just move the cone, like this blocking, so the cars obviously can't get onto the field. They was like, just move the cone out of the way and drive right up to where you are.
Yeah, and honestly, that
would have known
that would make life so much easier.
But then obviously packing away, that's what we done, which was so much better, wasn't it?
Yeah, so to answer the question, it was a spontaneous idea, really, because it is quite a spontaneous thing to do, isn't it? Like setting something up. But then
the actual what we're doing was, because we didn't think about that for long. Yeah. But us going into business wasn't, because we've always kind of wanted to do that, I'd say.
Yeah. So another question. So should we do all the questions about that we've got here that I can see? So yeah, what we'll do all the questions like about Hugs and Blisses in the first part of the video, then we'll go on to some other questions as well, because there are some others. So it says, how far do you travel for delivery for the tent, etc.? So I guess this means like how far would we travel out to like set up? We actually don't, we're not like definite on how far we would travel and how far we wouldn't, are we, at the minute?
You know, we kind of said about an hour from where we live.
Yeah.
And then we had a message, didn't we, that someone lived an hour and 15 minutes. And we was just like, well, yeah, like if you're going to do an hour, you wouldn't turn down for an extra 15 minutes journey, so...
Yeah. So yeah...
I don't know, but then if there was an hour and a half, I wouldn't want to turn that down either. So yeah, I don't actually know. Yeah,
so if any of you are like wondering, wanting to inquire, just like inquire to us. We won't like say like we won't go to a certain place, because I guess we just never know until... because it depends what it is and all that sort of stuff as well. Someone said, who came up with the name, the new business name? So yeah, that was Ross. How did you come up with that? Did you literally just think of it?
These things just come into my head.
What, did you just generally just think of it? Yeah?
What else would I have done?
You love that, didn't you?
Well, I'd always have like, even if your name wasn't Huggins, I would have still done that name kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah, because it's Blisses.
Yeah, it's like it was meant to be.
Yeah, it just makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. But you love that, don't you? That you come up with a name and everyone loves it. But that is literally a typical Ross thing.
And then Chloe was like, oh, but what about when we get married?
Yeah, I do still think that.
No, but that don't make sense, because this is what I'm saying. So, if your name was Jones, we could still have Hugs and Blisses.
Yeah.
And then even if we are married, you are a Bliss, so even more.
I guess just because I know
like the Blisses. We would be, not yet.
One day, if he decides. This question says, do you cater for all themes, celebrations, etc.? So yeah, like we can literally cater for anything. Like if you've got any ideas or something that you want to like, you've got a vision in your head, like how you'd want it to look, yeah, like just message us, because I absolutely love like that sort of thing as well. Like sort of tell me what you want, and because that would be my sort of thing, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we've already had a few messages. Like we've had there's a little boy who wants a football theme.
Yeah.
And then straight away was like, who does he support? And that, like that's the kind of colours we'll go for. Just stuff like that, really. Isn't
yeah, it is like the attention to detail. Like that is something that I think we are massively like about. Like say something like that, someone else might have not thought about that, and I think that is one good thing that we've got, that we will always think about like those little things. Right, so we're going to go on to some other questions, because as I'm just scrolling, I can just see loads of like other sort of normal questions. So someone has asked, have you started earning money from YouTube now that your channel has grown? So they definitely do earn like literally like pence from YouTube, because obviously like the channel is now monetized and we can like put ads in it and stuff. So like if you guys watch the ads, like it means the world to us, like because that is basically pence that you earn on like each video, and we don't even know how it works, do we? Like, I generally don't really know how it works. I just know that from me putting ads in videos, I earn like pence from a view or something like that.
I reckon like an average video gets maybe like £1, I reckon.
Do you reckon? Yeah, that. So it is like nothing really. But yeah, all you have to do it, and it.
I think every month is probably about, I'd say £20.
Oh really? Yeah, to be honest, we don't even look at the income of it, because we know that it's not like much. We we know that we don't really check up on it. But yeah,
we've never even like withdrawn it either, have we?
No,
like,
it's just still in that.
It just builds up kind of thing until we want it.
Yeah. Someone said, would you say Nelly is coping well with lockdown easing? My little one seems nervous of the crowds. Yeah, I would say Nelly's been alright, hasn't she? She has like made a few comments like all these people and
what's
stuff.
All these people doing?
Yeah.
That's what she says.
Yeah, but she doesn't seem like nervous or anything like that around people. Do you know what? I think that may be an age thing, depending on how old like your child is. Because remember Nelly, I reckon she was about, how old do you reckon? Like 1.5 to 2?
Yeah.
Like she didn't really like people, like she didn't really want to be around people. She was a bit nervous, where like now, she's like such a people person, like she'll say hello to anybody.
Even if like, we're not there kind of thing.
Yeah, she used to be like, But like even today I walked to the shop with her and a lady like said, she was pushing her pram and the lady said, oh, ain't you got a pretty dolly? Like, but she won't say anything. But then sometimes she will, wouldn't she? Like she'll just say hello without us even telling her.
Yeah.
So, and I think all children are so different as well. Like our nephew, he literally will just like say hello to anyone, won't he? Like he's so funny. Have you got any holiday plans for 2021, if allowed? Really? What holiday plans have we got?
In the tent.
Yeah, that's true actually. Yeah, we actually want to use the tent ourselves as well and like go out in it and... So
we can't actually use it in our garden, can we? We can't actually put it up ourselves, like in our garden.
Our garden isn't big enough. And we've got like AstroTurf.
Yeah, but... Do
you think the garden would be big enough without the trampoline and stuff?
No.
No?
If it was all grass, yeah. Yeah. I think. Yeah, but we want to go to like campsites, definitely, don't we? And take it and set up and stay a few nights. It'd be well good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, we think like Nels will absolutely love that thing, like that sort of thing as well. And that is like a bit of us, ain't it now?
Yeah, definitely.
But no, we haven't got like any plans to go like abroad or anything. Obviously, you never know. Are you enjoying the shops being open again? We've actually been to quite a few, ain't we? So we've been, obviously, when the shops opened, that was basically when we like went out and got everything for like the tent and stuff. So we was like at shops so often, weren't we?
We definitely made up for when they were shut, didn't we?
Yeah, and obviously went to Primark a few times. Where else did I go? Zara, H&M. Yes, we went to like all the home shops, like TK Maxx, HomeSense, IKEA. And we actually done like a come shop with me sort of video, so I'll link that in the description box down below as well. Yeah, where else have we been? That's it actually, isn't it?
Yeah, we've not really been out for dinner either, because obviously you can now go out and sit outside, but I swear it's literally rained every day or snowed or it's just like a hurricane, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually ridiculous.
One of them three. And then the sun comes out for 5 minutes.
Yeah, did you see how sunny it was earlier?
Yeah, like...
I had to take my coat off walking to the shop and I thought, bloody hell, this weather prediction's wrong, and it started chucking it down.
This morning it was lovely, and then it was horrible, and then when I just went to get the Chinese, the sun was beaming again.
Do you believe in manifesting? Yeah? You do, don't you? Yeah, I do as well. Do you know, it's something that if you don't know about it, it can seem very... We don't even know like lots about it, do we? But if you don't like look into it and listen to people talk about it and stuff, it could be one of those things that you think, oh right, stop going on.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That I remember being that person thinking that. But once you actually start like practicing it and yeah, like doing it, I think you sort of then believe it, don't you?
Yeah, because you kind of see like little changes, I'd say.
Yeah, you drastically do.
Mm.
Like one thing me and Ross always see is like reoccurring numbers, and we like, it just started off me just seeing them, didn't it?
Mm.
And then, how long would you say I was seeing them for?
Ages, probably 2 months.
Yeah, like, and there was always, what number, I can't even remember what numbers it started as. I think all the 4s.
222, 444.
Yeah, and I like looked it all up, and it was all like positive things and all about like angel numbers and stuff. And it always sort of, like, say if I'm, I don't know, like having a moody week or something's not going right, I don't see the numbers. But as soon as like my mindset is completely different, I then like start seeing the numbers again. So I definitely think like that is all part of it.
Mm.
But yeah, obviously if you guys don't believe in it, like, that's absolutely fine. But I think so many people now actually do, don't they?
Yeah.
So another question that's come up a few times is, does Nelly go to nursery or like preschool or anything? And she actually doesn't. It's just like a decision we've made at the moment to like not send her and stuff. But she does like get looked after in the week. Like Ross's mum has her like at least once a week, don't she? Sometimes like 2 times a week.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, like sometimes like sometimes my mum will have her, or my stepdad and stuff. So we have got like loads of support around us, haven't we? Like if we ever need anybody to have her, like we've always got people there.
Yeah, definitely.
To have her. Maybe that is one of the reasons I think we haven't sent her, because obviously like sometimes we're like so busy, especially like doing like YouTube now, like the business and stuff, and Instagram, and obviously Ross working. Like sometimes it can be busy and you do just need like time. Like sometimes I need a day to like film videos and stuff, so that's where it helps with like someone looking after her. But maybe if we didn't have that, we probably would put her into nursery or preschool.
Obviously, like COVID put us off, didn't it?
Yeah, massively.
Because like we didn't need to send her. She didn't already go.
Yeah, and
when it was COVID, it was like we're definitely not going to send her while it's all like mental.
Yeah, obviously, I know some people did still like send their children and stuff, and I guess it's just like personal preference. But for us at the time, we like just didn't feel like it was right, did we? But we don't know what we're going to do. We don't know whether we're going to send her for, say, like a few months before she starts school. I think maybe that would be like the best thing to do, just to like get her used to leaving us, really. But she's used to leaving us because she goes. Yeah. But I guess leaving us with someone.
Yeah, it's different. Isn't it?
She don't know. But yeah, it's not the fact that she won't want to leave us. I just think it's more.
Yeah.
I think she'll be fine.
But once she like gets over the fact that she's leaving us, kind of thing, she'll love it, I think.
Yeah, I don't think she'll care. Oh, if she does though. Honestly, if she cries, I want to bring her home. It'll break my heart. So yeah, that is going to go ahead and end today's video. We're actually finished, really. Oh, I've still got a chicken, but I don't think I'm actually going to eat that. They weren't as nice today.
No, I thought that as well. Like, look at that. It's all like...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, like mine was like that as well.
Does everyone else leave these separate as well? On a separate plate? Because that's what made us feel sick. We used to put it in the same plate.
Oh, yeah.
And then have sweet and sour sauce and curry sauce and meat. And it would all like slide together kind of thing.
Oh, the storage is going. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching today's video, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
I know you've heard it all before, but you are the love of my life. I knew when you came through the door that you are the love of my life.